has left them without very much time to
okay, we've got
practice coming
MIBR on
into the
defense,
season.
Envy on
Only been
attack.
playing together for the last couple of weeks by the look of things.
Double shock
But
frenzy.
the level of quality talent on this MIBR team is so high that the expectations are through the roof.
Just immediately, really. All in your face. Tag there from the cam.
Dude, look at the damage already. Shield goes down, 22 HP, 25 HP. Yeah, dude, look at the HPs. 13 HP on top of that. Dude, I mean, they just need a couple of body shots on them. They're all so low.
While he's at it, leaves it just down to Kesnet and popping towards the back. Aspas gearing up. Cerebral player in terms of the way he wants to take these fights, and he's doubled up alongside Mazzino. An easy one for him, popping now left into an impossible spot. Just with that Sheriff looking to see if he can get his way back out, but just
very nice for MIBR on this one. I feel they just did so much chip damage. The shock darts were unreal here.
Was unbelievable.
Yeah, it really was. Obi-Wan, thanks so much for the 18 months. Appreciate that.
They've done about 200, 300 damage.
What's happened to the 1v1s, the skirmish stuff? That was only for when they have equal seeds. Like the NRGs, the MIBRs all have seed advantage.
I think that I'm looking at the MIBR.
I'm pretty sure that's
it
right.
looks like it's been pulled out of 2024.
Right, yeah.
It looks old. It looks like an old school version of what people will be running on Abyss. If anyone was going to be running Cypher in this game, it's not Inspire, it's X.
Yeah, that's true.
So it does feel a little behind the times, but when you have players
also,
like
might be
this,
so long that people,
really solid,
if you're not getting practice against some of the
Envy
Cypher stuff, then it can catch you off a little bit, especially with some new cages.
MIBR with the Astra and the Cypher do have a lot of opportunity to just stand their ground on sites.
Sure.
I mean, here's the double trip setup, double cage setup.
They're very orchestrated, honestly, and Tech seems to have
why do NRG and MIBR have seed advantage? Because of champs.
Doesn't really matter. Weapons in the hands of these MV players, not enough to really get through any sort of opposition. Tex.
Imagine it. Imagine this team comes out and Tex is just a farmer. He's the one that just gets all the kills. He outperforms everyone.
That's lovely to see Tex get on the board really early on. He's the player that I think a lot of the doubts have focused on. If you are a doubter of MIBR, it would be because Tex last year had a bit of a rough season. We know that he's been phenomenally good before. In 2024, for example, for Leviathan, with Aspas, they were able to get to top 3 of champs. But last year was a wonky season for him.
We'll say lovely flash on the top of that as well.
Good footing here.
Do we repay Mazzino the favor of dropping us, or are we full bonusing? Okay, full bonus. He doesn't get a gun back in return. Trying to make sure that Aspas can have an op as early as possible. Just wanted to check. You never know.
Deep into A main. Broken. Gets him a little bit of information though. They know at least that they're A defaulting. Double smokes in mid. Zekin's going to con that one out. And starts to pull attention towards the middle of the map. B weakened.
Could throw him a Bucky still.
Envy actually were doing very little of this,
but I guess,
in their game previously.
Yeah, we've straight up lost bonus.
Like to just send it.
Mentality.
Hate what I'm seeing, but we'll ignore it.
On that line.
I think usually that kind of push would work for Mazzino, but this round, Envy playing it a little more spread.
Bucky wins that.
Still.
Yeah.
The shield wasn't intact. Kesnet would have been a goner.
Just, I mean, I just don't. I hate those rounds where it's like 4 people have guns, 1 person has the worst gun, and the one makes the play like this. Just annoys me.
Inspire no longer a threat over towards it now. X's turn to try and take a fight with a flash, but anti-position played. Big dart in as well.
Jesus, they're fearless though. Look at him. Guys! Holy hell, okay, I like the confidence, man. What the?
Aggression on the same page.
Really nice there from Envy. They recognize that they've got to make a play in that situation. Even with the better weapons, they're down in terms of numbers after taking a couple of scrappy engagements. And it's good to see them all fighting together. It's the exact same map pool as when they played against Evil Geniuses.
Wasn't expecting him, right?
And I do agree with the Des that by the time we got to the end of the series, Envy were playing pretty well together. But the start of the series, if you think back to
but the start of the series, they're just missing.
It was a bit disjointed, in my opinion.
I'm not even sure if it was disjointed. I felt like they just missed every shot.
Some of that is just because Kesnet had come fresh off a plane, basically.
Yeah. It might have been.
The nerves as well. I mean, this is the biggest stage that these players have played on. Yeah. Even if they do have these chips on their shoulders in terms of wanting to prove themselves, it's...
I think nerves is such an interesting conversation with...
Did we expect Zekon on smokes? I mean, hasn't he been playing that in ranked like every single game?
Right, yeah. All confidence, all ego.
And when you play against a team like MIBR, everybody in every press conference is
how
looking
in
forward
it
to playing
you are,
against
man.
this team. Because they're
Depends how
the
deep
new
you follow
hot super team on the block, and if you beat them, like, you're the guys to look at. It would just be
okay, let's hype up this round a little bit. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4 that can't buy next. We've got 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, now you've got NRG, MIBR.
But because MIBR are so new as well, I think people just want to play against them.
Yeah.
And certainly Egster said that. Egster was like, if there was one team he wanted to play against,
40 seconds left.
It was against MIBR.
Triple star, double trip, camera, 3-person on site. Can't get much worse than this for MB, to be honest with you.
Here with Inspire on the lurk rather than coming with them into the site.
Shot goes in, misses. Oh, dude, it didn't even get the fast trip.
Active here from Aspas, going to be that down towards his back.
Okay.
Clone forwards as well to absorb up most of that trip and chewing them up still into the cages. It's blind firing from MIBR.
Where are we,
going to see
man?
if they can wiggle their way out of this.
No way. No way. There's no way. That must look so good from his POV. Dude, Aspas, what an off has just happened.
3-piece in the round. Stunning stuff.
You're allowed to shoot him. You are allowed. Oh, that is slippery from Aspas. How has he gotten away with that?
Oh, he's discovered the nose thing as well.
There's no assist
Aspas with extra oxygen.
Like in the highlight, it looks a bit simple for him. But he was slipping inside of his cloudburst, wiggling around that. Gets away with it without being punished. Don't ask me how.
One of those players that when he takes the fights, they're just so intelligent in the way that he does it. And he has a lot of outs when he's playing on the jet. It's forced out an early timeout from MV.
I think his movement is spectacular.
Yeah.
Yeah, his movement's always so good.
The place that I always think about with Aspas as well is that...
Icebox?
Well, I was going to say split. You could literally name any map, maybe. Yeah. But pushed up on A, on his split defense, and the way that he takes
watched that round and you said maybe I should get some nose strips.
He really is.
I mean, dude, if you have a EVA septum, you should try it. At least for sleeping, it helps.
Compare him directly to Zekken, who's taken a back seat in this roster. Zekken's a world-class duelist in his own right.
If you never tried them, I would at least try him. It is kind of crazy how much
aggressive, selfless, willing to throw his body in there. Aspas is cool, calculated, really precise.
Can confirm, yeah, they're good bacon.
Plays his life to perfection.
That's why everybody was really.
We'll get to a stage where most players will be using it. I think.
I think it's a perfect duo.
Yeah.
And I'd love to see whether, how many maps in the pool is Zekken actually going to be playing duelist on? He hinted at it with that interview with Liz right before this. And that would push Mazzino presumably onto being the main smokes player, so that might be something.
Okay, like we said, big round forced them down to an eco, and they insta timeout after.
So, other side of the timeout.
To look over towards B. I wonder if it was anything to do with the Cypher stuff, or maybe the fact that they didn't really have any map control.
There could be some mid exploration.
Yeah, info trip in mid, so that even when these 3 MIBR players decide to leave, they have a bit of info there. As we go into the next round, though, Kesnit's ultimate could end up being a real key thing for Envy to get back into this game.
Sure.
And this is where not having a Yoru, not having that clone, could end up being a bit tough for MIBR.
Zekken, just trying to play his life here in a spot like that.
I was wondering if it was going to work. A lot of people doing this smoke. Looks like you smoke over towards here and you give yourself a little angle. Very common, so most people are on top of it.
Good movement by Inspire as well, not making it an easy fight to be taken off onto the flank.
It's not too bad with the good guns. We get close.
Right, there you go.
Exter picks up a gun.
Exter spotted out.
Dude, that tag missed.
Holding it back and just not quite anticipating that the players are going to be that close. Forwards again as retake is full throttle now. MIBR running away with it.
Very nice from MIBR. It's just a bit of a gun diff on this one.
Very cleanly dealt with even after Zekken falls. That's a position that we've seen a couple of people playing in that. Astra, I think it was Vic potentially playing in that spot, where you throw the cliff smoke and then you can tuck yourself inside of it.
Yeah, if you don't guarantee to kill you, might guarantee the body block.
Yeah.
Send them straight into that.
That's true.
So this next round, though, eyes on Kesnit. Because he can pop his shield, pop his ultimate, and try to drag somebody away. I think Tex would be the primary target.
Yeah, I would imagine so.
They can find the site that the Cypher's playing on. And normally these defensive teams, a lot of people are playing Yoru on this map. And so Yoru clone is something that you can use to...
Okay, another big buy round. They got some good ults on this one.
Here, you don't have much.
Yeah, you don't have much to stop the ISO.
There's 2 players tagged by the knife, so maybe I'll get a bit of information that it's not the full spread of players.
Grabbing Aspas wouldn't be half bad as well.
Yeah,
just change up from MIBR as well. They're constantly switching the Cypher up.
I mean, listen, it doesn't matter what gun he's got. He could have a toenail.
Bradle, thanks so much for the prime as well, man. I appreciate you.
If I was pulled into a 1v1 with him.
I mean, Kesnit's no slouch, though.
Yeah, that's true.
And Kesnit's played against him many, many times, too.
It's real quiet here from MV. We're hitting that minute mark.
Just a retake, and then we just ult this line.
Yeah.
I wonder if that's respect on MIBR or a specific game plan that they think will work for them.
Yeah, let's check this overall.
And that's going to be all in. Huddersfield is going off on the other side of things here. Verno's just trying to put a stop to it. This is
there goes the ice
ult. Yeah, the ult's missed everyone. They played it pretty well. Played off towards site. Zekken was just getting the info, got out of there. Sova ult to stop him potentially do some damage, and they dodged everything. Now, how is their retake? 2 stars.
They are going to be grouping up. Still looking to see if they can get the troops in line, in order.
And Poppin's ult should be good for the post plan.
That's what I'm saying. There's time pressure here that MV could play for, just the threat of that Sova ult. You've got to get a bit of a move on if you're MIBR moving forwards now, but he's going to use it proactively as that retake starts to come online. Yeah, Poppin's just going to be sending it. Good damage. Clears the way, and this is a backstab approaching. Inspire. Sneaky business. All the way behind them. Just spotted out at the final few moments. Tapping away, and there it is. Anticipating that re-peak. Aspas.
Okay, not too bad. Didn't mind the idea from MIBR. It just becomes an insanely hard retake if they do hit the other side.
Inspire want to take the duel versus him.
Oh, the side that they hit.
Ready as anything, though.
Yeah, he only had about 46 HP, so 1 shot with the Sheriff.
Yeah.
And Aspas even managing to keep the op there at the end of the round 2. Takes down Kesnit, who was hunting him in spawn. So, Operator saved. Economy still good for MIBR here. And even though NV take the round, it was costly for them. I don't
Where
think
were you in 2016? Mate, I can't remember last week. That was coming about 10 years ago. God knows.
I think one of the things that I really like about Envy's composition is how many big ultimates you have to win rounds. Something that MIBR don't have as much of.
No, not playing this more standard comps. Yeah, that's a question, right?
Knife hits no one over towards A.
Keep this rolling, though.
It's quite an off-site setup over here towards B. Once the Yori ult comes through, I don't think Tex and Verno will be able to hold the ground.
Yeah, just off-site. Probably because of the dimensional drift.
Yeah.
You don't want to be caught out into the open. Hit's going to be dropped and layered on top of this one. A bit of spam into the smoke goes either way, these drones, but this is fast and loose now. MVR grouped up.
They haven't got plant down.
No, not yet. There's pressure mounting all over the place here.
Dude, they're everywhere. They used their ult against them, basically. That was sick. It's a nice reaction on this.
Play the rest of the team in. Tex lights them up.
They're lucky in the HP.
For him. And all that pressure. Envy still no plant down. 2 players. Rossi and Inspire wondering, what can they do in a spot like this? There is that flank pressure.
Aspas has been watching it. Aspas has been watching it for the last 15 seconds.
The whole time, but he's just turning away.
That's unlucky.
And that is timing. There's 2 players at the backs here. This is a massive play. Ready and waiting. Rossi activates, but Aspas right there to return that fire.
Can Inspire make use of this opportunity?
Nice popped off. This is going to be fast now, just attempting to punish Aspas.
Okay, nice cleanup from Aspas. Might have to apologize to his team for that one.
He makes up for it, doesn't he?
But there was the timing. He had to at least check it.
Got timing. I mean, what was there? 2 seconds in it where he looks over towards spawn instead of holding B-Link.
Tiniest of timings.
But he does make up for letting Verno and Zekken die.
Wow, no, the craziest time happened, guys.
Yeah.
Craziest time.
we
saw, bro. That's knocked Envy down onto an eco, though. And that's now 2 for 2 in rounds that I've seen them on the attack side, where they invest the Viper onto B and they
can't string any rounds in a row. Ooh, this is nice. He did the updraft up before the barrier, right, to hover so you don't hear it. Cool.
We could buy once more. Zekken's going to be the
I mean, site's weak here.
Towards the back of the site.
They don't have any guns, but
looking to assist with potential dart. Vulnerable to up with that snake bite. It's going to be sharp shooting on order. Zekken as low as anything though. Just have to tank that snake bite just to not stand out into the open blind. Oh my
he's got some lovely backup, but it looked a little rough back aside there for him.
And Zekken just has to sit there.
Yeah, I mean he did good, man.
He's essentially bait.
He is. He's just bait. Absorbs a snake bite, absorbs the drone pressure, and allows Mazzino and Verno to get played.
Yeah, Verno did great.
Nice! Bro, they're so worried about me.
Yeah. He's a lightning rod.
There are many, many threats on this roster that you have to worry about. And I mean, Zekken's at the bottom of the scoreboard, 2 and 5. Does it matter? Not at the moment.
They just do a 2 and 2 switch every single time with the Cypher.
Yeah, I don't think. Kind of rare to have somebody so talented who is previously a superstar duelist without too much of that ego.
Recon scans, got smokes. They know for sure that they're fake.
TP towards the top
The
section.
fake TP actually does it.
Just getting that mid-run info.
Yeah, they get the info on it.
Posting Aspas potentially back up. It's a precarious fight to take. Might just spot it.
Yeah, continuing to apply that pressure.
Way out into the open. Yep.
Really good awareness from Aspas, clearing all of those angles.
I mean, MIBR did good to just clear this very fast. Do you think their reactions are nice at the moment?
On the other side, is this a fake? Are they going to end up going back over towards B? It does feel spread and slow for Envy, but I'm not sure they're accomplishing too much with this early round pressure.
That's floundering, really.
Yeah, he's not looking to take that one, I don't think.
Holding it down.
He's gonna have to do a lot here.
Calm, nerves, just
he's like pretty committed. It's a dash with the kill.
Aspas gearing up for that one. Another fight to be taken up.
Wow, man, nice movement. Oh, it's so nice to watch.
Just out of there. Able to be caught, and well, it's a bullet to the chest there. Texas happy to clean up the rest of it though. So an instantaneous
kind of missed Jet.
And the ult barely not able to get out there. Rossi happy to take that fight again as an individual. 2v3. Good shots. Lighting them up. Best chance in a long while for Envy. Deciding how they want to take the rest of this.
I know, a little worried about getting into that smoke.
Up the ropes. What is occurring here? Down to the 1v1. Rossi versus Zekken.
Smoke v smoke.
Zekken with Astra or Anna smoke. Smoke on Spike just wins this round.
Zekken to work with. Ult on top of it as well if he really wanted to make the play happen, but just the star consumed, drops down, forcing the issue. Jumping around.
I think he went up. I thought he went up.
Too short. What a round by
Very
Rossi.
nice from Rossi.
There were some amazing shots in there. That is a really special round from Rossi. Great trade out as well. Playing off the back of Extra as they doubled up into ropes. Take a look at this one again. The little hop-up kill onto Aspas was nice. The one before that, really impressive too.
Yeah, he's everywhere.
Envy need rounds like this. That's only their third so far. Normally on the attack sides, when you've seen them in the past, in Ascension, for example, they're snowballing, destroying teams, bulldozing over them on the attack. This one's been a bit
away from an ISO, so
patient, calculated.
They go aggro over towards A, make sure they can't get, well, they make sure they can't get the ult.
Kesnit's ult online here and get some
pretty
more
much
value
free.
out of that. Last time it just swing and a miss.
Yeah, MIBR were entirely offside.
It's nice from Envy, just expecting something a little more aggro, especially they have the op.
Both of these ult orbs though.
Probably want to set up.
When Aspas is feeling confident.
Is this a big round? Looks like it.
You saw him in the previous round, how he pushed.
Yeah, massive round, man. 3 here that come by next. 4 here that come by next.
Poppin's holding onto his drone though. Not a tool that they have.
There's going to be the difference between close half and
drone in here,
pretty one-sided.
To get a much freer orb. Oh, they just use the wall.
Yeah, use the wall to try and get up as much as they possibly can. That blind catches everyone, but crucially, no sound cues.
Are they not going to go for the ISO ult?
No one panicking. I think just the drone tags. The ISO ult might follow up, but Mazzino. So no command popped off here. That means no utility. No ultimates can be used to try and bail them all the way out. Damage done. Drop down though.
He's looking good up until that last bit.
It's going to be given up for the cause. Aspas going to be playing his life, trying to regroup with the rest of his team.
Oh, Kesnit got a knock, but he didn't get the ult orb because Mazzino's still technically alive.
Right.
I mean, I'm not even sure he's going to ult.
Which he can now use immediately at that. So that's heaven cleared. Poppin taking the space
Kill
off
is
of it.
so important over towards heaven.
Kesnit.
Yeah, he's got no armor with that.
Second and Verno winning their individual ones towards it, and
There
it
we go
leaves
again
it
for
in the
Rossi.
hands of Rossi. But too much to deal with.
It's a big round for
Overwhelmed
MIBR.
from every angle.
Did I like the call from MV? It wasn't too bad. Try and catch him off guard because you would imagine they're going to get the ult fast.
There should be a lot of threats, but I guess when you're winning your 1v1s at such a decent level.
Do I like using the ult when you don't have your shield? Nah.
Inspire's cleared up fairly easy. They've come in with a really clear game plan of trying to get Inspire activated on these mid-lurks, but at this point I think it's quite readable. And they haven't been getting the most value out of the ultimates in general, to be honest with you. 7-3 though. Chances to recover the half, but I think best case scenario here would be an 8-4 for Envy.
Yeah, that's true.
Weaponry is looking real bad right now.
Good argument.
This round might be, like you said, a bit of a throwaway. Not going to be playing like it, though. Team flash again. Big connection. Big group up. That's a knife that tags onto 4, so a lot of information going to be gathered. Mazzino stalling them out and slowing them down.
Dude, every single time they get over towards A, they just take so much chip damage.
I think Exeter wants to be playing for the orb here, so that you get a death and you have it online for the next, but
yeah,
I don't know whether anyone's even taking it.
No, not really thinking about it, but that's
yeah, they're not really on top of like
away. Mazzino just dominating the angle in the smoke, underhanded with the flash. Inspire anti was played, and he does connect that shot.
What is that?
Okay, blind fire into that smoke.
That one's outrageous.
Nice and awkward for him. Verno feeling like he has to offload this Hunter's Fury just to buy a bit of time here towards the back of the site.
Bro.
No connections.
So close
a lot of
to him.
players weak there. Could have been big and wrapping around all the way. Aspas. He's like,
what?
Almost what is occurring here.
What? It's still going on. No way.
I
don't understand it.
Envy finding it hard pressed to get anything done. Though.
What's just occurred, man?
What is going on over there at Spawn?
Just craziness.
I mean, Tex has got his back to Inspire the entire time.
Mr. Nobody with a prime. Thank you so much, dude.
And Aspas is like, fine, I'll do it myself, I guess. And that's silly to begin with, but this brawl that happened in Spawn was...
Oh, no.
No, man, no. There's no way.
Well.
Again, it's the movement, actually, more than the aim that wins it for Aspas. But the aim's not bad. He's 13 and 3.
It's not missing.
No.
Round 12. Last chance and a half.
And they're not up to their ults.
No.
I want to see Envy prioritize getting those on board, because that is a huge win condition for them on the attack side. Exeter could have his already.
Quite aggro here from MIBR. More so than they've done in the past. That's shield, not even broken. I think Kesnick can still just run this one down. But
how is he not punished there, Aspas, again?
Yeah.
Yeah.
One's gonna be broken.
Picks up the orb, gets the orb. And looks like they're descending it.
Yeah, and here it is. Popped off. Dimensional drift forwards. Clearing the way for the rest of his team to follow up and through. Envy look to take this one. Thoroughly spotting out 2 players out towards it as the drift fades away.
Ooh.
Oh my god.
Nice little Omen flash though. Rossi's made a big play here.
Rest of the players also falling shortly afterwards. Rossi towards heaven has got to get something done, but again, these
idea was great though.
In terms of the manner that they're taking them, Mazzino is the one to steal the show in a round like this. Inspire.
They're all doing it.
No problem.
Still though, it's a great half.
Here towards the end of the half, but
9-3.
in terms of how the rounds have gone in general, it is clean stuff. Very easy going. To be honest, fairly reminiscent of the way that NRG were destroying Cloud9 early on in these matches today.
It very much feels like that tier gap, to be honest.
The call is God, but you know, we'll get him next time. It's okay.
Just domination. 9-3 here for MIBR leading. We'll see what happens on the next half.
Team is too talented. Yeah, it's a pretty stacked team. It really is. Stacked team, proven coach. The vibes as well. Yeah, that's probably like my main worry, is if they didn't have vibes, but it looks pretty chill though. That was like my worry with the old MIBR. Sometimes it didn't look that fun. Who do I think is going to win America's Kickoff? I went for NRG. Sometimes you just gotta trust in Bonka. Do you think vibes is important? For sure, man. Every single day you go to prac, if the vibes are bad and it's not fun, you don't want to be there. Trust me, it makes a big difference.
All the aggression in the world couldn't really help Envy towards the end of that half. This iron wall that was pulled up, MIBR holding their ground.
I think that's a lot of the time why the kind of super teams normally don't work, really.
Yeah. I mean, mean, if you just think about round 12, double pushed into spawn there, Envy, and had a player pushed in heaven, and all 3 of those players died without getting
atrocious vibes with me. Yeah, luckily I had Yampy to make it good though.
Some of them to pay off. And I
balanced
think that
out,
this
Bacon.
is just an example of what happens when a team is ready for your shenanigans and also has the skill to be able to shut you down completely. I mean, the KDs are completely in opposite directions here between these two teams, as you would expect for a 9-3 game. As we head back into it, though,
Ardis is great for vibes. Ardis is a pretty, he's a pretty well-rounded player, to be honest. He does
Mazzino taking the L,
he does good mid-rounding. He's pretty skilled.
And Aspas has been set up as the raid boss.
Got good vibes.
Boss.
It's going to be suppression across the board.
He just needs to play the game.
Envy.
That's crazy from you, Bacon, by the way. Someone time him out.
Maybe potentially overextending when Verno is left to punish. It's damage done. You got 2 for the troubles. Poppin trying to go for that orb as well, but he's going to be sandwich squeezed now. Tex approaching alongside Zekken. Cautiously at that, looking for the clearance, but yeah, shot from behind.
That was nice though from Poppin to start hiding so much.
Help out.
They don't know where Poppin is.
No.
So Zekken still has to clear all of these angles, and a high-low looks
smoke.
nice.
Really does. Yeah, they're going to be ready for this fight to be taken. Envy, pistol round win.
And good to see Poppin being able to win those duels where he really needs to. He was very critical about his. I mean, he was joking about it too, but
he thought he was in an Ardis chat for a second with that one. Forgot where he was.
He did all right in map 2.
Bro's falling for the fake reload 2026. Shamla.
Nikto as well, thanks so much for the 24 months, man. Appreciate you, dude. Thanks for saying that also, mate.
Full shields, though.
Okay, let's see.
Double Spectre, double Bulldog.
Let's see if they can snowball well.
Respect on MIBR, looking to put that 5th round on the board.
Yeah, a lot of emphasis showed by Envy. They want to hold down A main control. Instantly breaking that cam. Knife towards the top, though, Envy. See Eggster. Still wants to be confident enough to take some of these fights.
I like the way that Inspire was playing around his anchoring setups.
Lucky timing for him, someone just peeked at the top.
Yeah, and some highlight rounds last we saw. Should be a bit difficult for MIBR to get through.
A lot of jump spots. Yeah, and Envy potentially on that more comfortable territory now that the sides are swapped around, like you said. Anchor setups.
Yeah, it's a bit strange, honestly, but I think I'm inclined to agree. Usually, I think of Envy as being that attack-sided team.
One person fake over towards B. Does have the spike, so we'll have to keep that out. But can at least take the orb in reaction over towards A. They're playing slow, make them use some util, make it costly.
Again, this is going to be squaring up. MIBR again, they don't have weaponry, armor, anything like that. Not even too much util to overhead with the flash. Pop in, he's a high ground perch there. Kesnitz! Oh my! Just shreds them to pieces, Stinger in
nice,
hand.
ult would be nice pretty early on.
It's a good one for the stats.
Yeah, it is.
And also for building up the ultimate.
The ultimate.
Which could be a game changer. Especially as we're looking forward to a bonus round. Don't think he'll have it online though. Still 3 away.
Mate, you got to jump off.
I mean, is he? He surely should just be jumping off the map at this point. But I don't know. He's going for something. Where's he off to? He just wants the plant money.
Trying to get the plant money. Is he even going to be able to get there in time?
Yeah, he does. Just. But he looks Inspire dead in the eyes.
Okay.
And feeds over an ult. Fair enough. Fair enough. Yeah, so no major ultimate's going to be online for this bonus for Envy. But we'll see if they can put something together. Again, these anchor setups from Inspire.
There's a scoreline I could understand if they want to buy an extra gun into this.
But I guess the question
is... Especially in the Yoru, man. Yeah.
Is he even going to be tested? Because I think you're expecting Inspire to be set up on B 9 times out of 10.
Still
interesting.
Similar game plans as before.
I guess this is just for the bonus.
Actively trying to fight over certain areas of the map, even on their defense.
Spot the camera.
Always applying pressure. Moving that cam. Puts a big question mark.
Yeah, that's nice though. Nice from them over towards mid.
Laying big group up.
This was kind of nice. Are they wall and smoking?
No real intention though of committing to.
Or is this the cage? No, this is the cage. This wall's gonna be pretty good though.
No, they may need to
re-clear middle, can go aggro middle. This is good for retaking. Again, I don't think they'll do this in buy rounds, but
broken the camera. You're worried a little bit about them controlling this B connector, which is much more available to the defenders now. they're second guessing what they're going for.
I mean, maybe
yeah, I mean, it saw one.
Yeah, or maybe just because the drone came out. Just giving a little bit of indication that they were into a default. Now you do actually have a good timing to go and hit A pretty quickly. Texas kept all of that space for them.
MIBR comp is on. I mean, it's a fine comp. It's a spam A comp.
To give anything away.
It probably has the best AX out of any comp we've seen.
Be able to get one and get out.
Not too sure.
Oh, it's just expired.
Just expired as they go for the hit. Perfect timing at it. Tries to dominate again that choke point angle. Fights taken. Rossi. Significant damage. Kills found. Is laving it into a 3v3. Deep push by Aspas, a bit unorthodox from a player like him. He's alone going at it, but he does have that dash to see if he can get out. But still eager to lay claim to their lives. And Spine's got to do it now with a Stinger. Could potentially acquire that upgrade with the Bulldog, but very difficult situation.
Considering extra board into this,
time ticking away from you.
Might just want to save it.
Everything watched for, so MIBR will find themselves up to 10.
Let's keep an eye on what Extra's going to buy on this. Or if someone takes the hit for him.
Some of that incredible talent that he's got in terms
yeah,
of
I mean, we got to see a little bit of it as well. This comp A spamming, it's very hard to hold the site. It really, really is.
Very clean.
Especially with a lot of the more current comps where I would say you don't have like the best hard anchors, like the Cypher kind of vibes. Like, I do think you can just spam this all the time. I do think that playing, there's two ways that, in my opinion, they can play this like pretty well. Like, you could just do the Sova Heaven with Yoru playing on site and then Yoru TP's out, or you just play Anchor Omen and just hard flash every time they send it in. As soon as the knife goes in here, you gotta flash.
Risky business. No one was home though to see if they can punish as a one-way in your face, which will slow down MIBR for a moment. They've been showcasing perfectly willing to play a patient game. Almost every single round, essentially.
Do you think it's the highest skilled vibes guy? Sato, probably, from what I've seen.
I'm not sure what the timing of Aspas, Tex, and Mazzino is going to be, but I would assume they're going to be earlier than the B main players.
Pitch comes up as an ult as well to try and play for this one. Dart towards the back, and Kesnit's just going to try and stay alive. Tags potentially there. Shield up. Kesnit just trying to square up. Will find it. Can't get the second, but Inspire! More than ready. Plays it off perfectly, and extra Bucky. Verno shuts it down.
Dude, what a round, man.
Spam onto the angles.
I did unbelievable.
We know what's up. Inspire is on one in a round like this. Spike was dropped down. Pop in. Actually trying to find his place as well onto the map. This is Zekken surrounded.
30 seconds.
1v3 right from behind. It's clinical stuff. Poppin is able to seal it up.
Looking like an eco.
Trailing by 4 rounds here. They've been able to find, you know, these little footholds here and there throughout this map so far.
Yeah, I think on the defense side, though, they're actually looking like they've got some better opportunities to stand toe-to-toe with MIBR.
Yeah.
Nice! Let's go!
I think Poppin's read in this round, actually, could end up being a key thing to look at for the rest of the game. He was able to push out and take this A space instantly within the first, I don't know, 3 seconds of the round. He just threw out a recon, grabbed the orb, and was on the flank real fast.
They do MIBR just go back to A hits. You're probably going to see that there's the majority of their rounds that they win. I don't know how good the Jet is at hitting over towards B these days. This box is higher, right? So I don't think he can do his normal thing.
Potentially just sent the ultimate in there as well, so
then you're just limited
but maybe doesn't want to invest it on this round when he knows that MIBR are going to be on a lighter buy. Aspas also with a hero vandal makes this round feel a lot less like a light buy for MIBR. And he's still got a Bladestorm in his back pocket for the next. I say that. He would have
your VFL players are bottom fragging.
Yeah, odds on. Aspas is probably going to be good for
yeah, that's rough, man.
It's all slow for now. Envy were grouped up in mid for a little bit, just from the pressure.
The good news is it's
cleaned him up.
Their best 3 games, right?
What is the call to be made? Feels.
You'd imagine this one doesn't count.
Is it a little bit lost here?
Well, good timing now. After the defensive drone comes through, look at him. Starting to rotate these defensive players away because the drone didn't see anything in A main, and now this is the timing for the attackers to take into the A side.
Hey, this is going to be good, though.
Gonna be on Poppin.
How much damage can Poppin do? Nothing. Dude, more about the damage that he took here. Keep an eye on the luck as well. Got a recon so he knows he can go all the way through. Double damage into ult is very nice.
Multiple targets again. That plant does still need to go down. The time pressure mounting upon MIBR.
Yeah, try fast flood. Not in position to.
Really deliver something here, but Keznit just
damn, they went for the ult.
No one's got onto this one. MB start to flood their way in. They've already won the rod. They got the plant down in the middle of all of that somehow.
Oh! What? What's he doing?
No
gun's broken.
Way. 4 kills, 1 more for the ace. Inspire gradually moving towards him. Inspire,
unlucky, man. Still though, what a round it would be.
Brings it into that 1v1.
Astra sucks ready.
Snatch it back. Should have been an impossibility. Guessing as to where Zekin could be. To pull by Zekin a bit of time.
Damn, dudes. He's done that with the stinger.
Win for MIBR. That is worst case scenario for Envy. They invested a lot into
the double kill Heaven was kind of insane.
Mazzino is a miracle worker.
Yeah, I don't know how he's done that.
The first player gets denied by the Hunter's Fury. Second player gets grabbed by Kesnit's ultimate. And Mazzino...
Oh, it's all in the same clip, bro. It's 4 with the same clip.
Kills 2 with a stinger at spawn. What?
4 kills with the same clip of a stinger.
That's an unbelievable round from Mazzino. That should never be happening. You won't see anything like that for the rest of the season.
In theory, they nerfed the gun.
Insanity.
With a stinger, man.
Yeah.
And he only had 5 seconds to be able to get the plant too. He had to stick it.
I didn't think he was on it.
Took down an ISO shield during that as well. That's insanity.
Yeah, well,
I thought
there was a lot of pressure on the plant.
But yeah, I can't believe they managed to somehow win that one. MB also going to be asking themselves the same question.
P.Badman, thanks so much, man. Appreciate the prime. Thank you for the 30 months. Thank you for the support, mate.
Deficit. But Envy can still buy.
Dude, the double kill in
Heaven.
Heaven.
The problem is that all of those ultimates have disappeared now, like you were saying, Brent. It was super expensive. Had they won the round, you might be feeling all right about it, but it was still an anti-eco.
Yeah.
So either way, that was looking a little rough, and Mazzino's just put the cherry on the cake. Unbelievable. And now Mazzino even with the ultimate as well, so he's the danger player once more. Null Command is really nice for being able to open up these avenues into sites.
Yeah.
Especially actually against the Viper, weirdly enough, because you just neutralize the ability for Inspire to play inside of his smokes.
A chance to speed up here for MIBR, but the slow gameplay has just been working out.
It has.
They haven't had a reason to change it up.
I think Verno's been really good at calling around Poppin's utility. The Sova meta game, trying to find those timings past the defensive drones has been great.
There's no command. It's going to be Mazzino who leads the charge there. He's going to be dropped down to his knees. Potential
another A-pop.
Resurrect as well.
You got no flash on this one, so I can't imagine it's going to work too well. Yeah, no flash on that makes it so much harder.
Holding down the choke point. 2 players removed.
Very nice. Great omen flash from Rossi on this one. As soon as that KO goes down, it's just a very,
up to 7 now
very rough hit.
Very confident playing that flood defense style. Tempo increase and Envy are all over it. Look at this in the replay. Poppin getting onto an aggressive position.
Like the little jump out from him. People have been doing that.
Hey, let's go, baby!
Flooding back in and Poppin will be feeling great about that one. It's a weird buy now. MIBR got
Win one, lose the next. Force them down to an eco. Aspas has bought.
Aspas, though, with
I mean, they're all going for it.
Rifles, it still feels almost like a full buy.
Ah, it is a full buy, basically. 2-4 on this.
Doubled up to take a main,
these two are
waiting to leap into the fray. You can see him straight in. No one's home.
Yeah, it's the A spam again. This time a little better with the orcs. He can go around the outside. Recon doesn't get shot. Oh, he's got to be furious.
Dangerous. Tricky spotted situation, especially with that one. The suppression and the vulnerable is a flood retake attempt already going in. Spike's not even down in a spot like this, but bide your time. Roll it back a little bit. MIBR just absorb that aggression.
It's a lot of patience from MIBR not going for a plant in that situation.
They are hyper-disciplined.
And now, look at what that's done to the defenders. They have no idea what's going on right now. They are lost. They're looking to re-clear over towards mid as the re-hit comes through.
Yeah, MIBR just been doing a fantastic job of controlling the pace. Not getting sucked into the Envy high-tempo playstyle.
But Mazzino's still got to get this spike in the ground, and now Envy know where it's ending.
Bullets raining down on your heads. Danger lurking every corner.
They go for
done pretty good at getting some map control here.
Occurring too. It's a tap and a push, like you said, all the way towards backside.
And once they kind of clear spawn and see no one here, they definitely have to start considering the flank behind as well.
Getting themselves an extension
Knife
into the
doesn't hit
round
the
here.
Omen.
Now a fight to be taken forward. So here all this noise, Kesnet potentially
Big
just looking to
kill,
see if he
man.
can lock this one up. Mazzino's found Rossi. Onto the flank. That was one possibility.
Nice shot.
Mazzino.
Team looks kind of nice, man.
In a
If
spot like
Mazzino
that,
starts playing like
take
this,
back
man, it's going to be
control
such a
of the
scary
round.
team. He's playing
MIBR
great.
so good at just slowing it down.
And these players
They did
are
so
good
good to take back a
Mazzino's
site here.
hyper-aware. He clears Rossi on the flank here.
Yeah, but that's only because they
And then
took
it's
over
still
towards
good
spawn and no
for
one
winning
was
the
there.
Extra duel towards Inspire at the end.
Nice, boys.
Mazzino's a big reason why this is considered a super team by many.
Okay, can they prove that this comp
He
can...
is one of our
handle
America's
going B?
MVPs at the end of, I think it was the 2024 season.
I kind of want to look at what the jet paths now. I guess he just goes top of site. We might not see it. They're going super aggro on this one.
Heavy stack of
Double
MP. This
damage.
is
Looks
all
like
in,
it's
a bit
going to
of a
hit
gamble,
2-3.
and that's crouched up. Mazzino's ready. Traders there in sight, and even though it's popped off, Vulnerable is still through. MIBR sidestepping, dancing around our Hunter's
That'll do
Fury.
it.
And just like that, popping. Left reeling, wondering how the hell do I win this? Position's already accounted for. Knife
Very,
out.
very nice.
See you later. Good night. 13-7
nice,
for
man.
our opening map in this
And that was
one.
Envy's
MIBR
map pick, right? I'm pretty
showing
sure.
up.
A great opening map for a team with